I'm so sick of ants. Believe me. I'm so absolutely sick. We don't even get roaches here. Not in the house, anyway. Thank goodness for small miracles, huh? We don't even get roaches. I changed my bedding on the bed, cleaned the sheet, cleaned the blanket, cleaned the pillowcases. I got a pillow that the washer can't really, submerge it all the way. I have to turn it around. It'll take forever for this pillow to dry. Hope it's going to be a really sunny day tomorrow. Your bedding needs to be cleaned all the time. We're very fussy about that. All right, let's see. Serious question here. Here we go. Don't go ballistic. When you hear it, would you sit down with Barry and Shaw and have a discussion with them? I'm not saying you go and do it, but I'm saying, no, I would not. I have no reason. Absolutely no reason. I can't stand her. I can't stand him. I'm not giving anybody any breaks. If it doesn't work my way, then it don't work my way. I'll deal with it. I'm not cutting loose for anybody. I came this far. I'm going all the way. And I won my little battle with Barry. No one could deny that, although they tried to. There's no sitting down. There's nothing to negotiate with Barry anymore. It's over. The court case is over, man. As far as his girlfriend's concerned, I'm not done with her. Believe me, I'm not. Just beginning. Pardon me, I'm eating something. I can't stand her, believe me. I cannot stand her in every fucking way. Well, I hide my feelings. I don't like her. There's nothing I like about her. I have no reason to like her. Let's see. Even though whatever he seemed the kind of guy who would still sit down and have a conversation with somebody no matter what. No, not in this situation. You gotta understand, this woman's embarrassed. She's trying to destroy my life. Trying to destroy me in a relationship, which she never will do. Never gonna destroy my relationship. She's trying to get me fucking deported, dude. Put yourself in my position. You gonna love that woman? No, you're not gonna love that woman. You're not gonna like her in any fucking way, and you're not gonna want her to get away with this shit either. Legally speaking, of course, I'm not threatening her. Never even met the woman. Don't even care to meet the woman. To be quite honest with you. I just don't think that would be a good idea. Just don't think so. No, because I would not even think about something like that. No, sir. To answer your question. No way, Jose. Ain't gonna happen. Barry's getting what he fucking deserves. He deserves more than that. But we compromised. Still worked out pretty well as far as I'm concerned. I think so. Maybe not for him, but for me. Let's see. I didn't say giving anybody a break. I didn't see anything that. I just said I think there was an opportunity. Would you do it? I'm not asking you to give anybody a break. No, there's no opportunity with her. Because I may just have some things planned for her. Because this is a serious matter. This isn't somebody just calling a name. This woman lied on a fucking report. lied because of her loser boyfriend. Fuck that shit. I mean, I have a genuine relationship here. Not what Barry has with her. It's not genuine in any fucking way, and everybody knows it. It's just it's revenge is what it is. It's revenge. That's all it is. It's revenge. At the risk and thoughtlessness of destroying a family. Or at least trying to destroy a family. Let's put it that way. You think I'm going to let that go? No. Alright, fair enough, Frank. Understood it was. I wasn't trying to. I understand. You're not in my situation. Okay, if you were, you'd understand a lot better. All these good Catholic girls, right? They go to church too, but they're willing to do something like that, right? Seriously. Why do you think I'm not religious? I'll say it again and again. Most religious people are the biggest fucking hypocrites in the world. And I always say too, the hypocrisy is deafening. They say, eat shit 100,000 flies. Can't be wrong. Well, practice religion, 3 billion people can't be wrong, or whatever it is. But I don't know, where was God when your child was dying? Oh, don't give doctor the credit if the life was saved. God saved him. But if the child dies, God had a plan. God had a plan. Yeah, God had a plan to make your child, if that was the case, suffer from bone cancer or something, to suffer a gruesome accident. Where are you, God, when I need you? Where's God? Where's God? Why isn't God punishing people like her? Why? Where's God? Why isn't he punishing people like this? If there's a God, he should be punishing people like her. That's what I say. Fuck her, man, fuck her. And the horse she fucking rode it on, She had no fucking right to do what she did. Or her attempt. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, so we'll see. But she listens to me, she knows. She knows damn well that if I have to go through more litigation, mitigation, all that crap, she's gonna pay for it. It's gonna come out of her pocket. One way or the other. One way or the other. You think I'm kidding, huh? Just wait and see. It's just begun. Like the song, I've only just begun. Yeah. Just like what Barry did to me. They're two peas in a fucking pod. You don't go around calling somebody a goddamn child molester when they're not. He deserves more than he's getting. I told you, a different place, a different situation, there would be no court. There would be no court. I would have took care of that situation on my own. But I'm in a foreign country. You can't get away with that shit. Oh, I thought about it. Oh, believe me, I thought about it. Hurting him really bad. But I had a sensible moment. And I said, no, there's going to be a trouble. You plan to stay out here? Okay, leave it alone. There's other ways of dealing with it. And I did deal with it. I was successful. He spent over 2 years and 1 month. He's been incarcerated over 2 years and 1 month, over a month more. He's been incarcerated. I got him off the streets. I did everybody in YouTube boob land a big favor because everybody tried to appoint me as a sheriff. I'm not anybody's sheriff. Nobody helped me out on this shit. Oh, they wanted him behind bars. They wanted this and that, but they didn't want to do anything. Well, let Frank do it. Let him get the brunt of it. Just let him spend the money. Let him spend all the time and stress doing this shit. All the above. I did. And I was successful. I was successful after all. I certainly think I was. Get that motherfucker off the streets, taking money off people and using women the way he does. It's just, he's one of those really shit poor examples of an expat that comes out here. And we got plenty of them. We got plenty of them. Honestly, Frank, she will get her coming someday. Barry's already got his, and Shaw's, and she's going to get hers, and it's okay. Well, karma, law, whatever it might be. Don't worry, I'm not a physical person to hurt a woman. I'm not going to do anything like that. I would never think about it, never let's do it, As I said, there's legal ways of handling things too, but there's also something called karma. So excuse me if I'm not religious. I got damn good reason not to be religious. I'm sick of hearing all the hypocrites. I know most of you practice a religion. I'm not going to apologize at all for my statement. I'm not going to. I'm just not. That's my thoughts. I'm allowed to have my thoughts. Yeah, like I'm supposed to honor war, like you talk to Popeye. Frank's not an American. He's not a good American. Dude, I don't like wars. And fighting people that you have no right fighting, like the Vietnam War. Don't let me get into this. We got all these veterans out there to get all pissed off at me. In other words, I'm not supposed to have my own feelings. I'm not supposed to have my own opinion. It's either their way or the highway. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. I have the right to my freedom of belief and thoughts and my own convictions, and I don't always agree with certain political things and measures and policies and things like organized religion. It's just not me. I'm not saying people can't practice what they believe in. Hey, I'm all for it. You never hear me saying that I'm against them, having something to believe in or something. It's just not my beliefs. You see, people don't want to respect that. In other words, you're not part of the team. You need to get off the team. Fuck that shit. I'm not part of anybody's team. I'm not the cattle of society. That's just not me. That's the sad thing is that Catholics and women, there's a bad combination. Well, what I'm just saying is practice what you preach. That's all. If you're going to preach something, and you're going to go to church, practice what you preach. Would God want you to put a false report on an innocent man? To falsify a deportation complaint against somebody who's in a loving relationship and has a family out here, who's over 70 years old? Who would do that? Who would do that? She would. Of course she was coerced by Barry, and there's a few bucks that probably was involved with this, paying for the lawyer to write this up, and who knows what else on top of that. I can't say, I can't prove, but if you ever read the report, even if you're not a lawyer, you'd say, this sounds like bullshit. I was in that report said that I called her a whore, a prostitute, and I never called her that. Everybody knows that too. They don't have a recording of it because it doesn't exist. I'm threatening to her. I've never been threatening to her. Never even met the woman. She got that in a report too. It was lies, lies, and more lies, just like her fucking boyfriend. Just like her fucking boyfriend. Let's see, people don't realize just how much time and effort and money that goes into the endeavor, especially in the Philippines, because everybody wants money to do something. Every person's got their hands out. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, they're not destroying me. They're going to destroy themselves like Barry destroyed himself. It's done. It's over. It's not even over yet, really, because he goes back to America at some point. He's got to face probably other charges and other shit that he's got waiting for him there. It's not over for him. Then he's got to reestablish himself. He may lose. Finally, he may or may not lose his Social Security. He may have lost it already because they have to report that he's in jail. He's not supposed to be getting his SSI, his disability, which is phony to begin with. There's nothing real about the guy at all. So maybe he faces a little bit more challenges when he gets back to America. I hope so. I hope he faces a cotillion of challenges because he deserves it. Karma is right. I believe in karma. It's come true so far. Numerous people on here. A few of them are dead. You think I'm going to cry about it? Fuck that shit. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But you don't put false reports on people. I don't care how much you don't like them for whatever reason, whether somebody's influenced you, whatever the situation. I mean, money does talk, and that'll get someone to do anything they want. You offer them, you're a poor person, enough money, they'll do whatever you want them to do. Now, I'm not saying 100% that I was involved with this. I'm speculating. I wouldn't be surprised, let's put it that way. So I'm not putting blame on anybody, because there's a couple of people that would have given her the money to do that. No names mentioned. There's always somebody behind the scenes. Hugo's back. He needs to escape from Bickerton before he can go home. That would take some big cash, yeah. Well, As I said, either way, he raised the money. I get 250 G's, pesos, and pays a court and all that shit. Gets to go home. He doesn't pay it. He stays there. I don't know if there's a limit on how long they could keep him there, but the point is, if you owe money to the court, it's been decided on a court order. Well, you got to abide by it, or else they're probably going to keep you. Now he could boast about the fact, hey, I spent time in one of the most notorious prisons in the Philippines, in a third world country. Give him something to boast about later on. He'll come out being a tough guy. Oh, now he's working the gym. He can barely lift a fucking glass of fucking booze. Nevertheless, lift the fucking weight. He couldn't even curl little 20-pound weights that I have that I use all the time without difficulty. Yeah. He needs to. Okay, got that. Yeah. Obviously, I don't like these people. I make it very apparent. Nothing to hide. I don't like either one of them. But she's wrong. That's it. Wrong is wrong is wrong. There's no right to it. It was a very calculated thing that she did. Very calculated. And hopefully it's going to turn on her. We'll see, like I said. I'm not telling you everything. I'm just seeing where this goes with immigration on their resolution, when they ever come around to doing that. And no, they haven't come to a resolution, and all the liars out there say, oh, I got 5-page copy. No, there's no resolution. Lawyer don't have it. I don't have it. I'm sure we would know about that. Okay, obviously so. But whatever turns up, we'll deal with it. That's all. I don't give up easy. There's a lot of stages I can go through to fight their decision if it's not favorable for me. It's not a slam dunk as they think it is. It's not like that. Let's see. So he's stuck until he pays the court-ordered fine or pardon from President Marcos. He's going to get no pardon. Pardon me? No, he's not going to get no pardon. Hell no. He's going to pay everything he owes to his lawyer, or the immigration fees, fines, penalties, the court $250K, me $250K, quite a bit of cash. Adds up to probably over 800,000. Anyway, somewhere around there. It's quite a bit if somebody want to donate to him. If he had the money, he'd be out already, and I'd know about it. So yeah, I make an assumption. Of course, he's still in Bickerton. We'd know something if he wasn't. There would be money dispersed and all that shit. So he's where he belongs. Of course he's going to be cocky. Oh, everything's fine here. He's not going to come on and say, people of God, just the most miserable experience I had in my life. He thought Mandawi detention was bad. Although I had everything, ice makers, he had everything in there. Can you imagine that? Someone to detain me with a fucking Xbox game console, a monitor, a cell phone, laptop, coffee maker, hot water heater. The life of Riley. Oh, he had it good in there. No rent to pay. Saving his Social Security while I was able to get it. Who had better than him? It's probably the best living situation he's ever had. He's stuck. He's stuck until he pays the court order. Yeah. Okay, I read that. I hope he rots in fucking hell. Yeah, I'm in that mood tonight, really. You bring him up and doesn't bring any good thoughts for me. Or his girlfriend. I can't stand her, man. I just fucking can't stand her. I don't even like looking at her. I just can't stand her. The good Catholic girl, but she acts the way she does. She goes along with this fucking scam shit. Falsifying a report on me. That's what she did. There's no validity to her report at all. And how they accepted her report to even investigate it, I don't know how. Unless there was money involved somewhere, because even my lawyer said it. And we've gone over this fucking affidavits from her, and a report, how many times? How did that get through? That's the question. There's somebody who slapped a little bit of money on the side. Because I can't see how that report got through. I just can't. I'm telling you how I feel. I don't know how. I got the report over here. Of course, I got a copy. I've read it numerous times. I said, you got to be kidding me. And immigration is going to question this and like, oh, we better put a hold order on him. Plus, she's costing me money. I want it back. Because when the smoke clears, I'm going to have to pay some fines and penalties because they're not allowing me to renew my visa. No, it's not been 6 months like people are saying. March 4th. March 4th was the last entry. Do the math. It's not 6 months. Everybody's saying Frank has been overstaying this that for 6 months. No. I don't know where they get that figure. But my visa was good till March 4th. March 4th. Note, March 4th. How is that 6 months? Unless they just don't know how to do math. 6 months, my ass. But, they exaggerate everything on here anyway. They want to make it look worse for me than it actually is. But yeah, I'm not happy with her at all. That's a guarantee. I can't stand a woman. I can't stomach her. Tell you like I feel and tell you like it is. I can't stand her. They all go to church. Good little Catholic girls, they all go to church. For what? You either follow the guidelines of the Bible and all the, study a little theology or something. Understand what you're worshiping and why. Do a little more reading on the verses. Good Catholic girl. Right. I knew right away as a kid it wasn't for me. I went all that shit, communion, confirmation, all that. Got a baptismal certificate because mommy and daddy made me do it. Yeah. Minot says, I don't think why you would have to pay a fine or penalty when they're the ones that are not. Oh, that's my point. It's an administrative thing. Unlike Barry, it wasn't administrative. This is administrative. They're not going to allow me to leave the country and allow me to pay my visas. But the whole idea of the report is to get me out of the country. Yeah. I'm not unwilling to pay. I went there and tried again, after March 4th. And yes, it was March 4th is when it ended, March 4th. It was not 6 months. We're in the month of May, correct? It's in the 3-month region. It's not 6 months. But yeah, I'm not thinking very highly of her at all. Does it sound like I am? I'll say it again. I can't stand a woman. I can't stand her. Nevertheless, looking at her. But to lie like that and feel good about yourself and sleep at night. It's, to her, it's the ultimate revenge. Let's get even. Let's get even with him. Touche. Okay. Great effort. Will it pan out for her? We'll see. We'll see one way or the other. But what happens after that for her? Either way, she might be receiving some paperwork in the mail herself. We'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself here with my viewers. Oh, you say that they'll probably waive that. No, they won't. They want all the money they want. Will they contact you or do you have to contact them to pay for this? I don't know how that works. I don't know. My lawyer would be informed if they quash the case. Well, it's not a case. It's a complaint. And what you don't know actually is this is proper protocol. If somebody makes a complaint against you, they have to put a hold order on you. That's their protocol. Until they can mull it over, read the papers, see any counter affidavits by my lawyer, all that shit. It's taken a long time because there's been a lot of backpile in their offices with all the POGO workers arrest and all that shit. And even prior to that, they're backlogged and other shit. I just wish they would get it over with, good or bad news, get it over so we can move on. That's all. Well, my lawyers know what they're going to do. A number of little complaints on her. A couple different categories, actually. It's not over. It's not over. Oh, it's far from being over. Try to separate me from my girlfriend of 9 years plus and my family out here. Fuck that shit. As I said in the past, tooth and nail, before I'm going to allow this woman, I'm being very kind, to pull that kind of shit on me. Tooth and nail. Fighting and scratching and biting all the way. You just don't do that. The same thing what her boyfriend did, trying to label me as a fucking child predator when I'm not. Well, she made a report on me that was false too. I put her in the same category as Barry, the same fucking category. Same. Not any better. Lie is a lie. Lie is a lie. And she feels good about herself. She can to get revenge for her loser boyfriend. And that's exactly what he is. He's a total fucking loser. A wash-up and never been. Always in trouble with the law. Always in trouble with people. Can never shut his mouth. He got what's coming to him. And no matter what happens, I'm going to be so fucking happy. I am, actually, that I came this far with him. Nobody thought I could do it, but they don't know what I'm capable of. But they've been finding out over the years, haven't they? No, he's never going to get him in jail. He's never going to get caught for immigration. He's never going to go on trial. Well, didn't that all happen? Where is he now? In the very place he didn't want to be. Bikiton. Prison detention. And he's having a gay old time in there, supposedly. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say gay? Expression. Just expression. Oh, he's lifting weights. He's working out. He's building up a sweat. Well, you don't need to work out with weights in that place to sweat. Well, okay, got that. All right, my little session for letting it all out. And I won't back off on anything I just said. No disclaimer needed. I don't like the woman. I can call her a different name if I want, but I got to be legal. Keep within legal bounds of what I say on here. I think you know how I feel. You can read my mind, I'm sure. Keep everything legal until I'm done with her. And we'll see where this goes. Because that's a pretty harsh complaint to put against somebody. Just like that. Boom. To ruin somebody's life like that. That doesn't deserve it. There's a big difference if you deserve it or not. Barry deserved everything he was getting and more. I don't deserve that. Oh, it's okay. They go to church, go to confessional booth. 10 Hail Marys, you're on your way. I absolve you, whatever, of all your sins. Lying about a report. On Monday, they go back to being themselves again. Until next Sunday, rinse and repeat. Yeah, it is very clear. So, yeah, I'm pissed off. No, that's not the words. I'm irritated. Probably more defining. I'm actually just irritated from this whole thing. Rather than being pissed, I'm just more irritated from it. It's like a fucking gnat that won't leave you alone. Buzzing by your ear. Get the fuck off me, You want to squat that fucking gnat or mosquito. The only way to squat someone like her is going to have to be something legal. Unfortunately, that's the way it is, and fortunately, both at the same time. There's a lot of expletives I could call around that show, but I got to keep things legal, and I got plenty of them. Plenty of them. But I can't do that. You can read my mind. That's all you need to do. Read my mind. We will see, said the blind man, as he tried to cross a heavy traffic situation.